All right, fight fans. I want to start off this video by asking you a simple question. Do you think Dricus du Plessis can beat Khamzat Chimaev? And look, this might be recency bias. This might not be recency bias, but I'll tell you one thing. Dricus du Plessis has evolved, okay? I don't know if it was a surgery or him just, I don't know, coming into his prime, but you could see the evolution. Please go watch the first fight. Please go watch the Izzy fight and then watch the second fight against Sean Strickland. You'll see how good he has gotten. It's absolutely impressive. And I did say in one of my first, I think it was my first or second, I don't exactly remember which video it was, but it was one of my first videos that I uploaded, that who's going to be the champion at the end of 2020-25. Jesus, I said 2020 twice, but it's all good. And I said, who's going to be the champion by the end of 2025? And I said in the middleweight division, I said it was going to be Khamzat Chimaev. And I'm starting to doubt that pick, if I'm being completely honest. And I swear to you, it's not recency bias. I swear to you, it's not. Before the Dricus du Plessis versus Sean Strickland 2 fight happened, which was yesterday, I guess. Yeah, yesterday. I rewatched each fight of Khamzat Chimaev's career when he was fighting good opponents, okay? When he was fighting Gilbert Arenas, I just said Gilbert Arenas as an NBA player, Gilbert Burns, Kamaru Usman, fighters of high caliber, basically. Keep in mind that Gilbert Burns was, I believe, the second ranked fighter at the time when he fought him. So it was a very competitive fight. But anyways, that's besides the point. When he was fighting good fighters, what's one thing that you can definitely say that is his weakness? And I'm telling you right now, if Dricus du Plessis can survive the first round, I believe truly in my heart that Dricus du Plessis can pull off like a Weili and Tatiana Suarez moment, where Tatiana Suarez won the first round and Weili just won the rest of the fight. I believe that's a thing that can happen. I really, really do believe that's a thing that can happen, man. If you go back, just go watch the most recent Chimaev. Just go watch the last 3 fights of Chimaev, and I promise you, after the first round, the aura of Chimaev disappears. It doesn't disappear completely, obviously. You can still feel the presence, but it's not like the first round. In the first round, he goes 100%. He's trying to finish you in the first round. And I do not believe that's going to work for Dricus. I really don't believe it's going to work for Dricus. But before I talk about the Chimaev and Dricus, I just want to talk about the Dricus and Sean Strickland fight a little bit more. And like I told everyone that Sean Strickland's style would be easier for Dricus du Plessis to figure out the second time around, because it's so he fights so awkward, just like Dricus. But I believe that Sean Strickland's style was easier to fight the second time. Keep in mind that these two never had a rematch before, so that was my prediction. I did predict that it was going to be a head kick KO, and as of still, even though he didn't win as a head kick KO, why were people doubting it could be a head kick KO? He was hitting his head kicks on the first fight. He hit them better the second fight. He still needs to. He could have gotten them. I feel like he could have finished them if he set it up after he broke his nose, but he just started swinging like crazy. But yeah, I don't know why people were surprised that I picked head kick KO. He was hitting it a lot this fight too. But that's besides the point. He absolutely dominated Sean Strickland for 5 rounds. Keep in mind that Sean Strickland tried to make a pact with Dricus du Plessis to stand for 5 rounds and not get a takedown. Dricus du Plessis only tried to take him down twice. He took him down one time, but it was only 30 seconds of control time, so that's literally pointless. He beat him on the feet, guys. Dricus du Plessis beat Sean Strickland on the feet. Isn't that crazy to say? Pereira beat him, but we know who Pereira is. He's one of the best, if not the best strikers we've ever seen in Pereira. And Dricus du Plessis just beat him on the feet. He didn't knock him out like Pereira, but he pieced him up. He broke his nose. He beat him up for 5 rounds, guys. The guy that we call awkward, the guy that people say he has no skill, beat Sean Strickland on the feet, which is very, very, very impressive. Like, this fight is one, it's making me want to like live stream these fights and just get my initial reaction, because I kid you not, I don't want to call it shock, but I was like in awe. I was literally in awe when the fight ended. I was like, there's no way Dricus du Plessis just stood with him for 5 rounds and beat him on the feet. He figured him out. We need to give Dricus his flowers because he figured out Sean Strickland. He really, really did. But moving on to Chimaev and Dricus du Plessis, I feel like this fight is actually closer than I initially thought, okay? Me personally, I went back to the video that I did, and I went back to watch the fight. I literally binge watched all the Khamzat Chimaev fights, binge watched my own video. Make sure you go check that out, by the way. And I've realized that I'm overrating Chimaev, and I can say that confidently. That's something that I won't lie. Obviously, I won't lie. Why would I lie about that? Why would I not tell you the truth about that? I was overrating Chimaev, okay? Because his hype train, I was caught on the hype train, okay? And when you go back, watch the fight, when he fights elite fighters, he just, I wouldn't say gasses, but he slows down significantly after the first round. After the first round, he does. He arguably lost, or it was a draw against Usman. To be honest, I believe there was a draw after I rewatched it, but I believe Khamzat Chimaev was a 10-8 round, first round, and then Usman won the last 2. But that's besides the point. He won, whatever. I as of right now, I don't believe Khamzat Chimaev has the gas tank to stay on the feet with Dricus du Plessis for 5 rounds. And obviously that's when the wrestling, the grappling comes into place. I cannot wait for this match, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know what's going to happen at this point, because I truly believed a few weeks ago that Khamzat Chimaev was just going to run through Dricus du Plessis. But I'm telling you, that surgery did wonders to Dricus du Plessis, because that man is turning into prime GSP. And I also want to talk about Dricus du Plessis' resume. Whitaker, Izzy, Sean Strickland twice. What is happening? If this man beats Khamzat Chimaev, he's on the... I believe if he beats Khamzat Chimaev, he's already surpassed Izzy. I'm so sorry. This might be recency bias, but if he beats Khamzat Chimaev, in my opinion, he already surpassed Izzy, man. He already surpassed Izzy. And I'm gonna do a tier list soon on the middleweights, in the middleweight division, about the rankings, and I'm gonna give you my explanation detailed on why I think that if he beats Chimaev, okay? I'm gonna do it when he beats Chimaev. I love rewatching fights every time I do this video, so it's gonna take a little while. But look, I'm telling you right, if he beats Chimaev, he will surpass Izzy. If he does, if I'm being completely honest. And another thing that I want to talk about is Chimaev. Chimaev, I believe he should fight one more time before he fights for the belt, if I'm being completely honest. I wish he could fight Sean Strickland or maybe Imavov for the belt. I mean, it is a little weird now that I'm thinking about it. Like, Chimaev beat Usman and Gilbert Burns, and that deserves a title shot. What? What is happening, dude? And Imavov just beat Izzy by KO. Are you kidding me? But look, obviously this is what Dana wants. I already knew this few years. Like, we already knew this, that Dana wanted this already from a long time ago, okay? Chimaev was going to be the champion no matter what. He was going to get that shot. And this is very, very interesting fight. Like it really, really is, man. Because when you see Dricus du Plessis fight now, it really it makes you question if you are a Chimaev fan or you believe that Chimaev is going to win that fight. It really it's making me question: can Chimaev really survive 5 rounds with Dricus du Plessis after he just displayed what he just displayed? This man is evolving. You can see his prime coming in. It's absolutely unbelievable. But at the same time, you gotta like, can Chimaev just finish him in the first round? Because he could. He really, really could. But all Dricus du Plessis has to do is survive 1 round. A champion can survive round. He can survive round, in my opinion. And that's the problem. And that really, really is a problem for Khamzat Chimaev. But yeah, man, just let me know in the comment section. Do you think Khamzat Chimaev can beat Dricus du Plessis easily after you saw what you just saw? Absolutely unbelievable, man. Make sure you leave a like, hit that sub button so you don't miss any more MMA content. And with that being said, I'll see everyone very, very soon. Goodbye.